Hello, night darling. It's Megan. It's Thursday and I'm actually driving, so let's see how well this works out. Sorry I haven't been around for 2 weeks. Like I said, I was at World Cup 2 weeks ago, and last week my days were just kind of really thrown off, so I didn't realize Thursday had passed until it was like Saturday. I'm really sorry about that. So first, dealing with the theme 2 weeks ago from when I was at World Cup, I was actually kind of excited about this one, but I was. So that's why I'm going back to it. So we were talking about recitations from high school, middle school. I didn't have any from high school or middle school. I don't think we really had to remember that much, but I do have a recitation from actually Girl Scouts when I was in elementary school. So they made it sound like if we didn't have this memorized by like our one meeting, we were going to be kicked out. And I think because of that, I was so intent on learning it that I still have it memorized, 12 years later. So here we go. I've got something in my pocket. It belongs across my face, and I keep it very closely in the most convenient place. I'm sure you couldn't guess it if you guessed a long, long while. So I'll take it out and put it on its great big Girl Scout smile. Still have it memorized. There are hand motions too, but I'm supposed to have both hands on the wheel. And I only have 1.5 hands right now, so no dancing. Sorry. I haven't had a chance to watch everybody else's video because I have just been really bogged down with everything. Post-World Cup meetings and emails, catching up and learning new things at work, because before I left, I was promoted to head cashier. Woohoo, go me. There we only had half a hand on the wheel. So talking about World Cup, it was super fantastic. I did get burnt on my arms, my nose, and the backs of my legs. Luckily though, I did not get weird tan lines, and I say luckily because here next week I'm in my friend's wedding, and if I had weird tan lines, that would really kind of suck, because it's a sleeveless, strapless dress. So tan lines would not be a good thing. But it was just 2 days of me hanging out with a bunch of kids, ages, I think the youngest one we had was like 3 or 4, up until 17 was the oldest that we had, even though our cutoff age was supposed to be like 12 or 13. But I'm not going to turn away kids who don't really have the chance to play Quidditch in their normal day-to-day life, because while there are high school teams and there is a high school league, it's not as popular or widespread as the college league. So again, I'm not turning away kids. I believe all of the kids had a great time. I had a lot of parents, really thanking me for even having this, because their kids were having, such a fantastic time. And, some of them were there actually to watch older siblings. And so it gave them something to do between games. So they, everybody I think had a good time. I think all my volunteers had a great time. I think I had some of the best volunteers of the entire weekend, because they were phenomenal. Last year I only had 1 or 2 volunteers, and I'm not saying they were terrible, but they were lacking. This year they were all fantastic. There were a couple times where I was like, hey, I'm going to walk away for a couple minutes. Are you guys cool with this? And they're like, yeah, we got everything covered. And I would come back and things were being run so great, so smooth. I did get to see Harry and the Potters perform, and I did get to meet with them. And we had an after party where the Harry and the Potters were there, and I actually got to dance with them. So that happened. I got to dance with them and talk with them. They're really cool guys. I'm trying to think of anything else. It was a great time. Saw Harry and the Potters, got burnt. Made friends with people on other teams, particularly the Lost Boys out in California and University of Maryland down in Maryland. Everybody was super nice, super fantastic. I can't wait for next year's World Cup. I say that every year after a big Quidditch tournament, but I really can't wait for it this year. Deanna, Laura, Mariah, Mary, I hope everybody's having a wonderful week. I don't think we're really making videos this week, but since I've missed the past 2 weeks, I am. I hope everybody's doing fantastic. And to those of you celebrating, happy Easter. To those of you celebrating not Easter, I believe Passover was just recently. So happy Passover. I don't think that's a thing you wish people, but happy Passover. And with that, Happy Thursday, guys. Bye.